All right, this is our 2018 Flagstaff Classic. It's a A-frame style camper made by Forest River. So this will fold down pretty much to about this level here. So the walls fold in, the top comes down. And today I'm gonna talk about the top 5 aspects of this camper. So if you're looking for a smaller size camper, that's kind of the perks of this. So I would say number 1 is that you do have temperature control. So that on the bottom here, right here, is our propane heater. You don't need to be hooked up to electric to use that. You do have to, if you want to use the air conditioner, which is right here. It sits under the bed. I don't have our mattress in there because I replaced that wood a little bit ago, and we just got a new Serta mattress for it. So you do have to have the either electric hookup or a generator to use the AC in here, but it keeps it very, if you use the heater, it keeps it nice and toasty, or if you use the AC, you can literally freeze yourself out of here. The next I would say would be the towability. This camper, you get a good sized camper and it sits at about 2,100 pounds empty, and you're sitting flat, so you don't get the drag of the wind as you drive, which even on a small full-size camper, it can really, you can really feel the wind when you start driving. The next aspect that I really like about these campers, so you get the temperature control, you get the towability, but you're dealing with almost like what you would a pop-up, but it's a hard side, hard top camper. So we do, when we're on our longer drives, we'll stay at a rest stop, and I don't know if I would feel comfortable with the little kids staying at a rest stop and just canvas, because somebody easily could come in with a pocket knife. With this, at least you hear somebody trying to break in, and you have a little bit more security than you would just a canvas pop-up. And while it's peeking around the corner, that is what we tow our camper with. It's a 98 Toyota 4Runner. It does great. I've had 2 of these cars. My last one got totaled, but with my last one, we towed it to North Carolina from Florida, Georgia. We took it all over. We also had a F-150, and that towed it no problem. But again, 2,100 pounds, and it's easy to tow. You have the hard side, you have the temperature control. The next thing that I really like about this camper, I would say like kind of the appliances. You do have a fridge. It can be run off propane. So if you're gone a really long time, you can use propane to keep your food cold. Any RV camper, the fridges usually take a little while to cool down. We use our Yeti cooler more than anything, but once we get where we're going or whatever, we'll turn the fridge on to kind of cool our food. We have a 3-burner stove with that glass top over it, so you can still prep food or do whatever you need to do when you're not cooking. We have an indoor sink, which is really nice. Brushing teeth, anything like that, even if you want to wash a dish. But we don't have an indoor bathroom. Me and my wife kind of talked about it, and we didn't really want to deal with gray water, with black water. This camper has no black water, gray water. The sink runs straight outside, so you're not dealing with anything like you don't have to go to the pumping station. It also has a microwave. The microwave, we have never used it. I'm just not a fan of microwaves. We don't own one inside. So I kind of wish, I would rather have maybe a toaster oven than a microwave. But since it's in there, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to just more or less use it for storage. We might one day have, what's up, buddy? And we do have a shower. It has a electric and propane heater, which is really nice. So it got ruined, but we had a shower tent. And I would put our shower tent, we got it right off Amazon. I'm going to get another one. Sits right here, and it gives you privacy. You can shower, and then if you're staying at a campground, you're not dealing with bathhouses and stuff like that. Atticus, what are you doing, silly boy? The last part of my last thing on my list for the perks, if you're looking at kind of the smaller style camper, so if you've been looking at Scamps, Even like the teardrops, they're still really expensive, but they're really short. I can't reach the very tip of this. I know some of the scamps are only like 6 foot tall, which I'm not 6 foot, but as long as you're not right up against the edge, I can walk comfortably in here, even though you don't have a long ways to walk. This is where the second bed would go. We keep our dinette out of here until we go. The dinette turns into the bed here, but it gives us, Atticus, a little bit of extra room to play. So once we get somewhere, we sometimes will put it outside. But yeah, you have a little bit of headspace. But this was kind of like a quick video, but that's my top 5 things that I like about the A-frame campers, the Flagstaff in particular. I have a few more videos that I'm kind of working on. There's a few things I really don't like about this camper, some issues that I've dealt with. I'm making that video. I have a few more that I'm also working on, but if you have something you'd like me to make or something you would like to see in particular on our camper, please let me know down in the comments. Thanks.